Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to Day 1 Dominaria United on Magic the Gathering Arena. Oh baby. Today we're playing with a lot of new cards and the principle of the deck is a Raffine, Sheoldred, Connive, Burn type of deck. So I'm just going to run through the cards and the synergies really quick. If you already know what they do, skip ahead into the gameplay. Also, there's not going to be a post-game wrap at the end of the video because the update broke untapped.gg. So I don't know what the stats are, but we did go positive. I know that because we ended up ranking up. So really quick, into the deck. I'm going to skip over the cards that you know. Shredder, Underdog, Indulgence, Absence, March, and March. Wedding announcement. So for the new cards, the main synergy of the deck is Sheoldred, which is Death Touch 4/5. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. To combo with that, we have Raffine, of course, which connives. We have the Shredder that connives. We have the Underdog that draws us cards. Indulgence that draws us cards. Absence that gives them an option to draw a card and then lose 2 life if you have Sheoldred down as well. We also have an Urtai Resurrected, which normally people might be a little bit turned off by this because of the fact that whenever you counter a target spell or destroy another target creature or planeswalker, the opponent draws a card. In this case though, when you have Sheoldred on the field, you can counter their spell and then burn them out for 2 life as well, so it doesn't make their card draw feel as bad for you. We also have 2 copies of Temporary Lockdown, which is an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less until it leaves. This is good for the very low to the ground aggro decks, like mono red, which we did see a good amount of, and they don't really have a way to get rid of enchantments, so you can kind of just wipe out their board. This is also really good against the Selesnya Enchantments deck, which likes to make a lot of tokens and also is very low to the ground in terms of mana value. So this gets all of their stuff out of there. We also have 4 copies of Leyline Binding, which is a flash enchantment. It costs 1 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. So if you play Raffine's Tower on 1 and I think Jetmir's Garden on 2, this costs 1 mana, flash, instant removal, exile, which is very, very good. So yeah, this is kind of our removal of choice here. And then we also have 1 Cruelty of Gix. I call it Grix a lot, and I apologize. But this is a pretty cool enchantment saga that I want to play around with more, using more copies in different decks. But basically, we're using it mainly for the Chapter 2. If we need to search for something like removal, or Sheoldred or whatever it may be, we can do that. We lose 3 life doing so. And then also Chapter 3, put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. If they remove our Sheoldred, we get it back. We can also take something of theirs. I think we've taken a couple Thundering Raijus and gone in for lethal with that too. So this is a very fun card, and then of course with the read ahead you can skip to whatever chapter you want. If you do this though, the chapters you skipped will not trigger. So it's pretty good. I like the ability to select that, so you don't have to wait for 3 turns if you really need to get to Chapter 3. But yeah, this is a fun deck. Obviously, it needs refinement. I would not craft anything except for Leyline Binding, which I think is going to be a very, very good card in a variety of decks for a while. So in terms of crafting stuff, probably wouldn't do it. But if you have the cards, yeah, definitely go for it. This is a cool archetype, and it's one that I want to explore more, and as the meta gets more defined, we'll refine this deck and make it better. So that's really it. Let's jump into the games. I hope you enjoy. If you're new around here, please subscribe. It really helps out the channel a lot, of course, if you like the gameplay and the commentary and all that. And enough with the rambling. I will see you in the games. We go first. We do have blue for the Shredder. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll try this out. Need to draw another land though. I think we'll go here. Tapped. Skeleton stuff. Get rid of this Underdog. So our turn 3 play is going to be Raffine anyway. Let's see if they have the cut down they need. They do. Alright, we'll go into the announcement here. Next turn, I think we just drop this. We'll keep up the interceptor next turn as well. No removal, please. Alright. Bellstinger is fine. Take 4 more for your trouble. Meat hook for 0. That works for me as well. I mean, sure. Alright. Let's hold up interceptor here. No attack. This is obnoxious. What you got? Look for 2. Oh, thank you. Can toss the tower, I suppose. Get rid of you. Ooh, I do like this card. Alright, opponent going first. We do have Raffine on 3. And then I suppose Binding. That would cost us 3. I think it's too slow. Lockdown is good. We do have... yeah. So we'll toss this out. Okay. Go in with the tower. It's weird how Jetmir's Garden doesn't get a cool little thing. You know? Is this all... each non-land permanent? Very nice. Okay. Sunrise Cavalier. There it is. I just don't want to take that damage, so we're gonna exile it. Plus, lockdown doesn't hit it, so another good reason. Alright, Binding is active for 2 now. We are in full control mode until we actually get something playable. We'll take the 2 here. They do nothing, nice. Get in with that. Sure. Okay. Lockdown should get rid of all of this. Kinda hoping they play something else, but what are you gonna do? Alright, they've got nothing. Cool. Holding up the binding still. We won't play this wedding announcement. Ooh, excuse me. I apologize for that. Cavalier comes down. Get rid of it. Another binding is nice. Send out another announcement. Looking for a Sheoldred here. So we can get 2 procs off of the... Alright, they Brutal Cathar. Fine. Fiend's Tower. Send it all, we're looking to draw. Not the greatest. Could make them use their entire turn for that. Eh. That we will stop. We could save our token here. It would cost us 4 life to do that. But then we maintain our board presence, I suppose. And we get another token out of the deal. So I think maybe that's worth it if they attack in with the Cathar here. Or even if they don't, I think we do save our token. Yeah. Yep, this is the way. I may even consider Fateful Absencing my own token to draw. But we'll see what they play here. Cavalier? Sure. See if they attack in. They don't. Kill it. These bindings gotta be making them very annoyed. This card is so good. So good. Okay, another Strangle. That's fine. And then they draw. Alright, another announcement. So I guess there's 2 modes of this deck. Number 1 is just control the board with all of this nonsense, and then the other one is get Sheoldred. Let's do this. Okay, the Emperor.
I hope you're ready.
Do we want to read ahead? This says put a target creature card from a graveyard onto the... That's good. We don't have anything. Yeah, let's just keep it on chapter 1 and let it run through. I think we have time here. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. This card is good too, I feel like. Maybe not in a 4 of, but I definitely want to try it out in like a more control-y deck. So they could mine us here, I suppose. If that's the case, we just do this. It dies even if they make a 2/2. Yeah, they mine us.
You're done.
But we get to draw because we attacked in with 2. Play with Fire the Face.
training. For this?
There's the Raffine. No, thank you. See if they get a strangle. Yep. Alright, so we're gonna go find Sheoldred. Interceptor's good as well. Yep. Take that. This goes here. And we hold up Interceptor as well. Nah, it's not worth paying the life here to do that. This should be game. Let's grab something hasty. Go here. Let's draw a bunch of cards. Well, that was very cool. This deck definitely needs tuning, but I feel like Raffine Sheoldred could be a thing. Alright, so we've added in 4 Tainted Indulgence as well, just to help us draw through the deck, because it felt like we get stuck on things that are a little too slow. So, Tower. Garden. Binding for 1. Love to see it. Let's go Shredder. Keep up Binding, and then Raffine next turn. Okay. A lot of very aggro gamers today. That needs to go away. Go Raffine now. Double play with fire. Using a lot of utility. Use their full turn +2 burn spells to get rid of Raffine. I'll take it. The problem is now we have no draw. Tainted is nice. Go for it. March and a Shredder. Or this way. We'll use this to cycle if we need to. What do they have down there? Play with fire, Kami's Flare. That's not great, is it? Oh, don't find anything to save it, unfortunately. Alright, deal with this, my friend. What you got? I was gonna say we can heal with this, but I don't even think we need to. Let's swing. avoids a Brutal Cathar by flipping tonight. Okay. Okay, they buff it up. Cycle first, see what we find. Let's get rid of that too. Alright. Royalty of Gix. What you got? Tommy's Flare. Alright. Our life total is high enough that I don't think we really need to care about whatever they're sending our way. Yeah. Fine. I think we'll just search up another binding. No, never mind. Let's grab a Raffine. Binding you. Go Raffine. And that should be game. Nice. Going first. 1-2 Indulgence announcement. We'll slow roll this. No need to get hasty. Companion? Maybe a Zur deck? That would be cool. Definitely one I want to try. Let's go announcement here. Yeah, I mean, it has to be white, right? Next turn, Raffine. Opponent has their own announcement. No block. Shredder. Alright, let's look for a land. Find it. Let's toss away. This could be useful, this is useful. I guess it's Shredder then, huh? Next turn, we go Sheoldred, and then we draw twice. No, we draw more than that. Once off the announcement. 3 times off Raffine? See what they do. Maybe trying to set up for their own binding here. Ah, very nice. At instant speed, that's kind of a blowout, but then we can use our own to get it back. Also at instant speed, potentially on an end step, so I don't think it's the worst if they binding us. Put it on Raffine here. Okay. Toss out one Indulgence. Toss out one of these. Toss out... Bindings are going to be useful, so I guess it's this. They keep their companion. So I wonder if this is actually a Zur deck. Life totals are going in the right direction for us. Yeah, they're definitely setting up for a binding here. But I think the binding war is one that we can eventually win. Go to end step, fine. Send it all. Put it on the token, just cuz. Alright. Toss out a Shredder. Toss out one of these. Toss out one of these. And... I think we'll need that. So we'll go March. Yeah. And then we'll play this so that we get very cheap bindings. I do like this card a lot. Nice. Opponent goes first. I think we keep this though. We can go Shredder into announcement. Interesting. Second time I've seen this card played. Alright. We go announcement here because we don't want to give these +1s from Raffine. Ah. They don't want to draw, huh? Ooh, nice. Okay, Enrica. Are we sacrificing? All right. So, we can go here. Put down another announcement. And we know attack because we want to get maximum triggers from this when we play it next turn. Oh wait, we need another black source. Duh. Okay, they transform. Let's do this now. Take that. Sack. Fine. Need another black source here, I think, to stay in it. Because everything is in the air now. So. Yep, they find another one. We find another binding, though. Let's get rid of that. Attack in with one here. Into a march. Okay, we'll toss away an interceptor here. Then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 onto the Henrika. Let's wait for them to pump mana into it. They have some way to stop this, then they can win. They could pump it again to get rid of Raffine. They do not. Could hook for one here, but that kills their own flying creature, which Raffine is currently stopping. Alright, they opt for another one of these. Still no land, so try and find it. We do. And toss this, toss this. Toss this and toss that. Black source, Sheoldred. Gain 2 life. Nice. Got sketchy there. I'm going first. I think we keep this and try and find another land. Ooh, what's this? Nice. Considering the amount of, like, low-to-the-ground aggro decks that are probably going to be around for the next week or so, it may be a consideration to run a couple of cut downs. So maybe we'll add that. We'll see. Need to find another land very badly. Okay. Don't find it, unfortunately. But we can go 1, 2, 3 into the Stormseeker. I think that's the play. What do we get rid of, though? Probably this. Rude. One more land, please. Okay, find it. Announcement into Raffine. Probably just Raffine. They need to top deck another Lightning Strike. Stormseeker instead, fine. Block that. Down to 11. Binding is interesting. I think we attack in though and try and find a land. We do. We can toss the underdog, I suppose. Plop this down. Block their ground offense. Nice. Going first, we'll keep this for sure. 1, 2, 3 wedding announcement for Raffine. See if we have more aggro. Maybe. Maybe. We'll hang on to this for now. Not sure what we're playing against, so I'm not sure what we need. Gross. This card will be very good against this deck then, I think. We'll go here for now. And we're also going to need our bindings. Okay. So do I want to just temporary lockdown, force them to get rid of it? I guess the problem is if they if they have borrowed time, they get all their things back, but it does use up their turn, I suppose. Yeah, let's lock them down. Next turn we'll want to get Raffine down, I think. That's where Meat Hook would have been nice. So I'm debating re-adding that to the list. Because nothing was buffed really yet. So that was a very hookable board. Transients, that's fine. Alright. Let's get in there with Raffine. Let's toss away our other Raffine. Don't want to trade. We're looking for our bindings now because I think they're going to get rid of the lockdown soon. And if it's with a borrowed time, then we'll be able to get it back, obviously. Short on land, unlucky. Our turn. Are we tainted? I think so. We're looking for a Sheoldred here. Don't find it. Toss the underdog. Garden. Okay. Send these two in. The counter's there. There's the Sheoldred. We'll toss a land. And I think we want to keep March. So we'll toss these. Okay. Get this down. Next turn we'll just be attacking and holding up Interceptor. So hopefully they can't get rid of this turn. Sure. Onto my poor token? No! Very rude. Can't even do their cool Weaver of Harmony combo. Nothing makes me happier than seeing enchantments stuck on land. a happy day. Alright. Send them both. Counters onto Raffine. Toss away March and a land. 2 life. If they want to double block here, we'll probably just Binding the Kami. They don't? Eh. Down to 7. Dead next turn. We'll say no to that. Nice. Get out of here, enchantments. I think this is going to be a mulligan because we have too few lands. Toss out 1 Shredder. Breeders. Alright. Let's get the Shredder down. Great curve for the opponent. Alana and Elena might be coming out, so we'll just keep this open. Okay, another treasure. Jewel Thief. I'm getting very nervous about what they're ramping into here. Possibly a Titan. Okay. Let's go here, and may as well drop this. No attack. See if the opponent decides to double spell. We could use another land here. Briefcase, so this is Kami War probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they've got it now. This is tempting. I think we go for this here. What you got? 2 land? Okay. No attack. Okay. Sekenzin. Definitely need to find a Raffine here. Or actually, we're going to look for temporary lockdown. I'm glad they did that on their turn. It's a 8 life draw there. Okay, another Greeters. Alright, let's find us a lockdown. Let's play that. I'm going first. Underdog on 2 into Sheoldred into Grix. Gix, I mean. I guess. Super slow. Whatever. We'll give it a try. Hey, Raffine makes this better, for sure. Might be a bit of a mirror here. Okay. Kaito. That was another one I thought about including. Let's get Raffine down. Do a march, huh? Let's toss the march. Next turn, Sheoldred attacking with everything. And we'll keep this in hand. Why would they do that? Play land, hook for 2, this only goes down to 3. I guess.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
We'll be able to leave this Kaito alone here in a second. And we'll be looking for a binding because it looks like they're setting up for that as well. Nice. Something to be said for killing that, but eh. Alright, we find our binding. We are very happy. We can leave Kaito alone. Toss one land and one Raffine. See if they want to trade for the underdog. They do, but then if they play the to lose next turn, the connive will hurt them. They think better of it. Eh? A lot of good targets for them to go for here. So next turn we'll play the tower, and then we'll leave these two open. And then on 5 we can play this if we need to. See what they want to do here. We could hook for 4. It only gets rid of an underdog though, so I'm thinking they're probably going to try and get rid of the Sheoldred here. Just not sure how they're going to do that. If they have actual removal, probably their best bet. But if it's binding, then we don't really care. And I think we'll take this hit too. Because if they draw with Kaito again, doesn't really hurt us. Instead it hurts them. So we'll not block, just in case they're kind of counting on that to get rid of the Sheoldred. Okay, no attacks. No. Looks like it is kind of a mirror. And maybe we should increase this card to more than a 1 of. But at the same time, like... Oh! The Emperor. Exile Raffine?
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Very rude. Alright, well, that's their turn, I suppose.
This is what you get for hurting my
See if they draw. Nope.
Bet you can't catch us.
try and hit them in the face. Force a block. Again, keeping these open. Okay. Burn them out for another 2. Nice. Kill it. Maybe we wait and see what they do actually. On end step? I'm worried about this 2 mana though. Because if we binding this, they binding us right back. Alright, they go for the draw.
I know something you don't know.
What you gonna do? This turn it's a tough call between Grix, Gix. Why do I keep calling it Grix? Gix. And leaving this open. Ooh. That just makes this even more tempting.
Show them how
Again, we get
breed
punished
our
really hard though
enemies.
if they have one of their own. So let's see what happens. We binding them. If they have one, they binding our binding, get their Toulouse back, or they binding one of these. Let's go for it. This gets them with the draw too, which I didn't even think about, truth be told. Nice. I'm going first. We have removal, Shredder, and 2 Raffine, so I think we keep this. Okay. They have a Shredder. That gives me white. We'll go here. That was very rude. Definitely a tempo deck, so Shredder needs to die. Could just slam Raffine. But I think we go our tapped land into Shredder again. If it sticks around, we'll go Raffine next turn. Just make them keep having to use their removal. Alright, Shredder number 2. 1 mana spell. Good. We get a little connive action though. We don't really need this, so let's toss that away. They toss and make disappear. Okay. And a spell pierce. Sure. So I did say I was going to go Raffine, but I think we actually go Shredder here. Black mana source. No attack. And turn. Kill that. See if we can disrupt their game plan here. Make them use like a protection spell instead of getting rid of our stuff. Yep, they make disappear, so that's their turn. for the most part. They have one card in hand. Works for me. Double attacks. No attacks. Alright. So we could flash this in again on their upkeep. Let's do that. We'll destroy you. Equal number of instant sorcery cards in the graveyard. Fine. Okay, I think it's Raffine time. Fund it all. Counters onto here. Toss away announcement. Oh, alrighty then. The next play was going to be binding onto this. Hey, and we rank up.